Friday, there was an attempt to orchestrate pan-India riots. This Friday, the nation is united. The police is on high alert, and rioters will face a really severe iron hand. There will be no sparing the rioters at all. Take a look at what awaits the rioters this time, in case they dare to even try, and then we shall debate.
Last Friday, there was violence across regions. But this time around, no such lawlessness will be tolerated.
कल के नमाज की व्यवस्था के लिए व्यापक जनसंपर्क धर्मगुरुओं से किया गया है। जो हमारे डिजिटल वॉलंटियर्स हैं, उनके साथ लगातार हम लोगों की मीटिंग हुई है और ये मीटिंग चौकी इंचार्ज, एडिशनल एसपी तथा जिला स्तर पे कराई गई है।
Those threatening about Friday protests have rolled it back. The nation is united against any violence and instability.
ये देश हमारा है, ये शहर हमारा है, ये गंगा जमुना तहजीब है। इस गंगा जमुना तहजीब को कायम रखें। कोई भी ऐसी बात ना करें जिससे हमारी कौम, हमारे समाज को शर्मिंदगी उठानी पड़े और हमारे शहर का नाम शर्म से तार तार हो।
कि रांची एक ऐसी जगह है जहां तमाम लोग अमन सुकून के साथ ज़िंदगी गुजारते हैं। मैं उसी रांची को फिर दोबारा देखना चाहता हूं। यही अपील मैं कर रहा हूं तमाम अपने मुसलमान भाइयों से भी और गैर लोगों से भी कि भाई आप जो रांची में हैं, आप तमाम लोग अमन सुकून बना के रखें और जब जुमे की नमाज हो जाए आप अमन सुकून के साथ, बड़े इत्मीनान के साथ अपने घर जाएँ।
से हम तमाम मुसलमानों से, नौजवानों से ये अपील करेंगे कि वो अपनी अपनी मसाजिद में नमाज अदा करें और इस बात की कोशिश करें कि सुकून और आफ़ियत के साथ नमाज अदा करके अपने अपने घरों को जाएं और किसी भी ट्रैप में, किसी भी साजिश में कतई तौर पर ना फंसें।
शहरों के अंदर हिंसक प्रदर्शन हुए, उससे देश की छवि भी ख़राब हुई, मुसलमानों की अपनी छवि भी ख़राब हुई और जो इस्लाम का शांति का मैसेज है वो न जाके एक अशांति का मैसेज पूरी दुनिया में गया है।
State after state, city after city, elaborate security arrangements have been made. Drones deployed. In Gorakhpur, policemen have been trained in launching tear gas and taking on rioters. In Kanpur, heightened security has been ensured with drones, videographers, and 4,000 policemen on standby. More posters have been put out in Prayagraj should the same rioters step out again. The police is on standby in the national capital.
जुम्मे पर हम नॉर्मली अपनी जो प्रिकॉशनरी स्टेप्स हैं वो लेते हैं और नॉर्मल पुलिस का अरेंजमेंट रहेगा जो हम हमेशा जुम्मे के दौरान करते हैं।
This time around, there will be no sparing rioters. Any conspiracy will be thwarted. Violators must act at their own risk. Let's debate.
I think the first most important thing, Professor Pawan Sinha, who's a well-known Hindu scholar, the first important thing is that there is a sense of fear this time among the rioters. Don't you think so? With this kind of, especially across UP, when we've seen the launching of all these plans on how to handle these rioters tomorrow, there will be a full sense of fear. I mean, there are all these detailed security drones, hundreds of security drone cameras, all out there operating what's happening. There are anti-riot mock drills. There is training which has been carried out, full absolute alert. 9 companies of the PAC, thousands of policemen in Kanpur alone. So this time, I think Professor Pawan Sinha, there will be a sense of fear among the rioters, and I think that's so good. That is so necessary, isn't it?
It's definitely some kind of deterrence that police has created, and because of the deterrence, and also because of the activism of gurus, this Jummah there will be peace, and Jummah will be celebrated with its original vigor, with its original importance, because the namaz Jummah is very important. It gives. It is more than namaz. It is namaz. So Jummah is very, but in recent spate of violence, the Jummah was used. This was not right, but schools have come forward. Then police has come forward. Then government has at one point of time tried to create deterrence among the rioters. At the same time, government has also met with Dharm Gurus, requested them to make the mob understand that this is wrong and they should come to the mosque and they should read they should ada the namaz of Jummah and go back to their homes.
And then what will happen to people like Waris Pathan, Professor Sangeet Ragi, who while talking about the fact that violence should not happen, almost have seemed to be justifying and rationalizing and explaining why the violence was probably necessary. That's the kind of line that people like Waris Pathan have taken. What will happen to them? Because this time, one, there is a sense of fear. Because, a rioter going out, trying to create a riot, they'll just be picked up and locked up for a long time. What will happen to people like Waris Pathan, who sort of have been justifying the riots and almost been making threatening noises?
Arnab,
in turn,
Arnab.
I'll come to you. Let's get the view from Sangeet Ragi. Sangeet Ragi, please go on, Sangeet Ragi. Don't stop, Sangeet Ragi. Arnab, continue, sir.
During Sahin Bagh times,
That after Friday prayers, please
Yogi became the sense of inspiration for all states how to control the violence.
by putting the entire blame
The frenzy mobs incited by parties of Waris Pathan and other
was violence.
just wanted to test water in UP. Now Yogi has responded with bulldozer, and I know it very sure that now they won't dare to come out with stone painting tomorrow after Jummah namaz.
No, I don't think they'll come out tomorrow, and I think also it's become a little bit of a model. Tushar Gupta and Atikur Rahman. I think it's also become a little bit of a model. Viewers, I'm very happy to inform you that tomorrow there will be massive number of drone cameras. In Kanpur, for example, there are dozens of videographers who will be doing video recording from place to place to place. And if anyone picks up a stone, they will deal with 9 companies PSC, 4,000 policemen, 7 SPs, 6 additional SPs, 14 deputy SPs, 74 inspectors, 306 sub-inspectors, all on duty tomorrow. So, what has been happening is, Atik, that in the last couple of weeks, there has been an attempt at showing physical force, saying that physically we can overpower the security forces. And some people, I'm not saying you, Atik, have been getting some sadistic sense of satisfaction at seeing these mobs come out on Fridays and attack policemen. Now it's not possible because cases will be filed, pictures are there. The troublemakers will lose their property, their homes may be demolished, things have changed. Right, Atik? So I don't think it's only for tomorrow's protest. I think this whole Shaheen Bagh model, Tushar, which some people thought will work, the use of force, getting some 500 strong mob to come and sort of force their way around, that whole system will not work. If you have a problem, you see, the problem is, Atik, if some people have a problem with India's democracy, with the electoral process, at the fact that they are not getting elected, for example, or they don't like the fact that the Uniform Civil Code seems to be round the corner, then get elected and decide what you want to do, otherwise keep quiet. But for these frustrated people to slowly encourage this mob culture in our country will not do. Atik, do you get the message? That's why you saw how Tauqeer Raza responded today. He was completely whimpering today. No. Till yesterday he was threatening a massive protest. Today he called it off. Why? Why, Atik? The man who threatened the Hindu genocide was whimpering today. Why? Because he has seen that if you mess around, especially with Yogi, you're going to be put in your place nice and proper. Has that message gone to all the Shaheen Bagh walas? Has the message gone to the Shaheen Bagh group? Atiq, you please speak, and then I want Tushar to respond.
Arnab, all these administrative measures are a necessity, no doubt about it. What Tauqeer Raza has done is a sensible measure which you should endorse. All we should endorse. That was your demand, that was our demand, that no more protests. The message has been sent to the government, let the government act. Now, why are you trying to hide the Saharanpur incident behind all this? You know, if you are calling a spade, call the Saharanpur incident. Let the FIRs being filed against those policemen who thrashed those innocent Muslims. Are you taking a muscle power, a muscle administration only? Are these the only measures the government is taking? Are there no talks? Are there no discussions?
Talks. There will be no talks with rioters.
Community?
Talks.
Yes.
You want talks with rioters? Talks. What do you mean talks? Tushar, he wants talks with the rioters. He wants the government to initiate negotiations across the table.
Power does not.
He wants the government to be held hostage.
What you are saying is muscle power working only in a vacuum. You need to engage.
Tushar, louder, Tushar.
This is not muscle. Law and order of the land is not muscle power. Law and order of the land is not muscle power. Listen up now. Law and order of the land is not muscle power. It's how everyone has to run their affairs. No one can step on the ground. No one can step on the ground. No one can bend stones. No one can cause rioting. No one can indulge in arsoning. Listen up. Arnab, I'll tell you what. I'm disappointed. Arnab, I am disappointed.
Still, you
please hold on. Do not interrupt me. Do not interrupt me.
Atiq, wait a minute. Atiq, just wait a minute. Atiq, 30-second break. Atiq, thank you. Tushar, please. Atiq, take a break. Tushar.
Arnab, I'm disappointed. I'm not happy with the drones. I'm not happy with the surveillance. We need to teach a tougher lesson. The state, the Indian government, the Modi government has given so many carrots to every community, so many welfare schemes. Today, they need to brandish the stick against the street veto and violence. From this day on, there should be a law that anyone indulging in arsoning, rioting, will be cut off from the welfare schemes. They will not be given any subsidies. Make this a law. Anyone indulging in arsoning and rioting get no welfare schemes, no benefits, no government employment, nothing. This is how we need to deter rioters. This is how we need to deter arsonists. No welfare schemes, no benefits, no subsidies. That should be the bottom line. So the law and order of the state will prevail. The state will have a monopoly on violence.
The constitution underground. You say you are.
Then why don't you follow the constitution on the ground? Then why don't you follow the constitution? Why was constitution not followed on Shaheen Bagh?
No, this is an attempt at trying to. This is an attempt at Professor Pawan Sinha. Professor Pawan Sinha is on the debate. Professor Pawan Sinha and Waris Pathan. Professor Pawan Sinha, please. Yes.
Yes, I am saying that the mob was not innocent at all. They were having the stones in their hands. They were pelting it on the common masses, as well as on police personnel also. And whatever government did, this is called deterrence, which is permissible by CRPC also. And whatever government has done, it was very much legal, it was very much constitutional. The role of government is to maintain law and order. Government did that. Some stringent measure had to be taken. Government did take that. And nobody can complain against that, because rioters have to be dealt with iron hands.
Absolutely it is, and it will be a concerted act of conspiracy. Do you understand the word conspiracy, Waris? Do you understand the word conspiracy? Yes, Sangeet Ragi, it will be a conspiracy. Yes, it will be, no. Do you understand the legal ramification of the word conspiracy? No. It will be a concerted act of conspiracy if riots break out against this time.
Arnab,
and so I request you, Waris, I don't know why your screen went black. I request you, Waris, to start using the hashtag No Friday Violence. Yes, please, Sangeet Som, I'll get Waris back, yeah. Sangeet Som.
Arnab, look, who is talking about the constitution today? Who is talking about rule of law today? those who were declaring the beheading of Nupur Sharma, those who were not ready to follow the rule of law, even the minimum procedure, even the minimum justice system, they are now talking about why the rule of law is not being followed in any. While the matter of fact is the Uttar Pradesh government, whatever is doing, is applying the gangster law, and it is following the procedure. The notice in advance is being served to those who have built illegal construction, who have made illegal construction. Second point, let them understand that the element of the state, power of the state in terms of deterrence must be applied to ruthlessly against those who are deliberately trying to, create violence and anarchy in Uttar Pradesh. They are trying to test water. They succeeded in Delhi. They succeeded elsewhere. In fact, the Uttar Pradesh was where they were fearing the state power. In Kanpur they stayed in other states, and now the state has responded back with the element of power.
Peace.
They must have tasted the bitter pills, and I hope that they won't dare to do it tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that tomorrow they will not be celebrating Zakir Naik. That tomorrow they will not be celebrating Talibanis. Tomorrow they will not be celebrating Qatar. Tomorrow they will not be celebrating the Arab countries' protest against India.
Of this coming peace.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. You are accusing. You should have accused those who are perpetrating violence on the street. Instead of that, you always come in defense.
Your talk
when
is
the
negative.
radicals within the
Your
Hindus
talk
do such kind of things.
Okay, मैं मौलाना शाहबुद्दीन रजवी बरेलवी is joining us from बरेली. एक मिनट, मौलाना रजवी जी, मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है आपको? आप ज़रा प्रोफेसर पवन सिन्हा को बताइए, मैं समझने की कोशिश करना चाहता हूँ कि आपके जो मौलाना तौकीर रज़ा है, जिनको हम सब जानते हैं, जिन्होंने कहा था कि हिंदू जेनोसाइड हो जाएगी अगर वो अपने लड़कों को छोड़ दे, हिंदुओं को कहीं पे रहने की जगह नहीं रहेगी, है ना, अगर वो अपने लड़कों को छोड़ दे, और जो परसों तक कह रहे थे कि पूरा देश आक्रोश में है, मैं मांग करता हूं कि और प्रोटेस्ट हो, अचानक आज उनकी आवाज़ में पूरा बदलाव आ गया, यू टर्न ले लिया। अब कहते नहीं, मैं कोई प्रोटेस्ट नहीं करूंगा, मैं कुछ नहीं करूंगा, मुझे कुछ मत कीजिए, मुझे जेल नहीं जाना, मैं चुप रहूंगा, मैं इनफैक्ट मांग करता हूं कि कोई भी कानून अपने हाथ में नहीं ले। तो मुझे तो बहुत अच्छा लगा पवन जी, क्योंकि ये अचानक ये योगी इफेक्ट तौकीर रज़ा पर दिखना शुरू हुआ। ये मौलाना तौकीर वाज थिंकिंग इज अ लॉ अनटू हिमसेल्फ, है ना। तो आपको क्या लगता है प्रोफेसर पवन सिंह, तौकीर रज़ा की टोन कैसे बदल गई, इनकी टोन कैसे बदल गई?
जी हाँ, देखिए टोन बदलने के बाद नहीं है, वर्ड इस्तेमाल किया, इट वाज एग्जैक्टली योगी इफेक्ट, बिकॉज ऑफ व्हिच ही हैज चेंज्ड हिज टोन and the person who has intimidated tries to listen to one.
एक मिनट पवन जी, he is replying. Okay, मौलाना रज़वी रिप्लाई कर रहे हैं। मौलाना रज़वी,
people not to come out on the road but only go to the mosque and come back. It is definitely योगी इफेक्ट, एंड दिस इज
देखिए ये जो फैसला लिया है मौलाना तौकीर रज़ा खान साहब ने,
पवन जी इज रिप्लाइंग,
was provoking his boys to go,
उनसे बात की और उनसे रिक्वेस्ट किया, और जब रिक्वेस्ट किया तो उन्होंने बात को मानते हुए उन्होंने जुमे का फैसला बदल करके इतवार के दिन रखा। अब जाहिर बात है कि उत्तर प्रदेश की हुकूमत के एहलकार और जो जिम्मेदार हैं और मौजूद शख्सियात ने जब उनसे अपील की तो उन्होंने अपील पर लब्बैक कहते हुए सबकी बात को माना। और
बाप रे बाप,
उत्तर प्रदेश के हालात का हवाला दिया जा रहा था,
अपील तो बहुत पहले भी की गई ना मौलाना साहब।
एक मिनट, पवन सिन्हा लेट हिम कंप्लीट, एक मिनट। मौलाना रज़वी जी मेरी बात सुनिए। मौलाना साहब
उनके फैसले को बुज़दिली पे महमूल न किया जाए, उनके फैसलों को कम हिम्मती पे महमूल न किया जाए। वो हिम्मत
दंगा करना
और हौसला रखने वाले शख्स हैं, वो जेल जाने से नहीं डरते, वो तमाम हालात का मुकाबला करने की ताकत और हिम्मत और बूता रखते हैं, उनको बुज़दिल न समझा जाए।
अच्छा देखिए मौलाना जी, मैं पहले आपके ऊपर चिल्ला नहीं रहा, आपको मैं कह रहा हूँ, मैंने ये नहीं कहा कि मौलाना बुज़दिल है, मैंने बोला कि मौलाना तौकीर रज़ा जो कल तक कह रहे थे हिंदुओं को रहने की जगह नहीं होगी, देश में आक्रोश है, इस शुक्रवार को फिर से आप हल्ला कीजिए, वो मैं ये कह रहा हूँ बुरा न माने, वो लाइन में आ गए, अभी उनको समझ आ गई, उनको समझ आ गई कि अगर करेंगे तो वो जाएंगे जेल। अब बुज़दिली नहीं है, इसको समझदार आदमी कहते हैं। क्यों इसको मैं समझदार कहता हूँ, समझ आ गई है उनको। और मैं चाहता हूँ योगी फॉर्मूला क्यों ये समझ अगर पहले आ जाती, प्रोफेसर संगीत रागी जी अभी आप कह रहे हैं समझ आई है ना,
जेल भेज करके देख लिया है गवर्नमेंट ने, गवर्नमेंट हिल गई थी,
गवर्नमेंट हिल गई थी।
Arnab, I think that Arnab, all even the non-BJP
आप हिंदी में बोलिए इनको, आप हिंदी में बोलिए संगीत रागी जी, आप जवाब हिंदी में दे।
आप देखिए, आप पिछला इतिहास देख गवर्नमेंट झुक गई थी, और
जो गैर भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकारें हैं वह भी योगी मॉडल से प्रेरणा ले रही हैं। आपने देखा कि रांची में उन्होंने वही काम किया, आपको कुछ महीने पहले जो है वो राजस्थान गवर्नमेंट ने भी वैसे ही किया था, अभी रांची सरकार, अभी झारखंड की सरकार ने भी उनका पोस्टर, और उसी प्रकार से उनको डंडे, कहा जाता है, कहावत है, सठम साठ्यम समाचरित, आप यू आर सेइंग दैट द टॉक टू देम,
अरे तो जहर क्यों बोल रहे हैं भाई,
those who do not believe in arguments, those who do not believe in the logic, those who do not believe in kind of any kind of a, you know,
समझ में आई है, आप घी डालने का काम
अरे
कर रहे हैं
अच्छी बात, the person who was threatening the Hindu genocide, the person, he is understanding that there will be a resolute element of force. The moment he perpetrates violence, Tauqeer Raza will deal with the stern power of the state. He understands it now, that it is not only that he will be jailed, but he will be treated just like any others in Saharanpur or elsewhere. Sir, he understands that the Quaramin or the bitter pills are there, already ready for him.
No, you know why I am happy, why I am particularly happy, Tushar, about the yogi model is because 1 minute please, I am delighted, I am so happy, I am celebrating. I'll tell you one thing, the whole formula has changed, Atik. 100 cowards can come together and, like cowards, throw 100 stones. Allow me to complete. Did I call you a coward? I didn't. So why are you reacting? I said 100 cowards can throw 100 stones. But the moment they are told, the moment... Atik, I don't want to speak over you. I think people want to hear me. You see, the moment they are told you will have to pay for the damages, they'll get scared. Then they'll be told your faces will be put on posters across Uttar Pradesh. They'll get scared. They'll be told your houses will be demolished. They'll get scared. Right? So please understand, Yogi knows how to deal with cowards. कायरों के साथ कैसे डील किया जाता है योगी जानते हैं, जो पत्थरबाज हैं उनके साथ कैसे डील किया जाए वो योगी जानते हैं. अरे आप बोलिए, आपको प्रॉब्लम क्या है? आतिक जी, प्रॉब्लम क्या है?
बिल्कुल आतिक राकेश क्यों इतना
झुंड में अटैक करने की कोशिश करते हैं, कानून को अपने हाथ में लेने की कोशिश करते हैं, उनके साथ डील करना योगी जानते हैं.
A peace message is the sound of the hour.
I put out a peace message. This is a peace campaign.
No, Arnab, I am
putting out a peace campaign. Hashtag No Friday Violence is a peace campaign. Hashtag No Friday Violence is a peace campaign. It's a peace campaign.
Where was the least peace message last Friday?
No Friday violence. No Monday violence. No Tuesday violence. Hashtag peace.
Where was this hashtag last Friday? Where was this hashtag last Friday? Where was this hashtag? Where was the call for peace?
No.
Where was this call for peace?
No point.
Arnab, the problem is, Arnab, I tell you why I also agree with you. Atik, quiet. You know, Arnab, why I agree with the Yogi model? Because before the Yogi model came into place, these people were going around throwing stones, burning property. Now they want to have a hashtag for every day. No Monday, no violence. No Tuesday violence. No Wednesday violence. I'm telling you, the state continues on its deterrence. The violence will stop altogether. It's the very successful model. Look at the reaction. Suddenly they want no Monday violence. Atik, why are you yelling? Why are you so rattled? Should you be trending? Say no Friday violence. No violence. Exactly, Arnab. Look at this. Arnab, look at this. Arnab, you want to know?
No Friday violence.
Arnab.
Yes.
Arnab, you want to know the result of the Yogi model? Look at Atik right now. No Monday violence, no Tuesday violence. He's ready with the hashtag for all 7 days.
Atik.
This is the success of the Yogi model. You create a deterrence, you have everyone following the law of the land.
You hashtag anything but peace. Peace.
Yes, we want peace. Everyone wants peace.
Your audience wants to listen peace.
No Shaheen Bagh, no violence, no stone pelting, no Shaheen Bagh model, no violence, no Zakir Naik model.
Endorse it.
That's it. You endorse that. Endorse that.
Welcome.
Endorse that.
Welcome, sir. I salute you for that. Endorse.
Atik, do you condemn all forms of violence against Nupur Sharma? Do you condemn the violence against Nupur Sharma now? Atik, tell the audience, please.
Endorse naked violence, punishable, unconstitutional measures. No violation of IPC.
You're really getting nervous, huh? Atik, your tone today reflects a lot. I'll only say that. Your tone reflects a lot. Last week you were celebrating. You were almost celebrating the violence last week. He was last week he was saying, see, people's emotions have been hurt, they have a right to do what they do.
You never listen to me.
Please ask him, does he condemn the things that were said against Nupur Sharma? Ask him, please. आतिक जी, जो नुपुर शर्मा के लिए कहा गया, आप उसको condemn करते हैं या नहीं?
Go back and listen to my face off with Nupur Sharma on Doordarshan. On Doordarshan,
do you condemn the violent remarks made against her? Do you condemn the violent remarks made against her? Sir, do you condemn the violent remarks made against her?
Do you condemn the death threats against her?
I'll watch Republic.
Do you condemn the death threats or not?
Do you condemn the death threats against Nupur Sharma, yes or no?
It was.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you going to condemn the death threats against Nupur Sharma?
And ladies and gentlemen, we call for peace. We have our reporters on the ground everywhere. Across Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal and everywhere. We have the largest crew reporting tomorrow. Let's all say hashtag no Friday violence. And I shall see you tomorrow, same time. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Goodbye.